The reason that I have to love thee doth much excuse the appertaining rage in such a greeting. Villain am I none.
Those famous lines can mean only one thing. For this week's all-time classic, we'll be looking at the Shakespeare adaptation, Romeo and Juliet. The film is directed by Baz Luhrmann, who updated the classical play into a pop culture cinema hit. The leads are portrayed by Leonardo DiCaprio and Claire Danes.
Well, Baz's intention with the film was to make it as real and as accessible and relatable as possible. So he wanted to put it in a modern day context so they wouldn't have to get past yet another kind of barrier. You know, like at least we wouldn't be wearing Elizabethan wardrobe or have these hairdos or that people today aren't really used to. Or, you know, it was just if you put it in, you know, the context of the world that we live in today, it seems more believable, I think.
When you think of it, it's interesting that a fictional story written well over 400 years ago is still so popular today, something that can be said about pretty much all of Shakespeare's work. But then again, the themes and feelings in it are as old as mankind itself.
Well, I think it's a story that most everyone who's ever fallen in love or even had a major crush can identify with. And it's a great escapism film because you know, the audience hopefully feels that they're directly involved in you know, this powerful relationship.
The story of Romeo and Juliet is one of the most romantic ever written. But funnily enough, the actors didn't get along at all. Danes found DiCaprio immature, while Leo said she was too uptight. But that wasn't the only setback for the director, as parts of the set, like these beach huts, were destroyed by a hurricane. And we conclude this episode of Making the Movies with another useless trivial fact, namely that during the shoot, triple Oscar-nominated hair and makeup stylist Aldo Signoretti was kidnapped by Mexican gang members, and director Baz Luhrmann had to pay a $300 ransom to get him back. Like what you see? Subscribe to our channel for more exclusive clips.